Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Kamen Rider Gaim review for you today. This is AC PB06 Kamen Rider Ryugen Yomi with the Yomotsu Heguri arms. This is the last in the Premium Bandai series that are out so far right now. I believe there is a 7th one that is coming out in June, and I believe that's Duke with the Dragon Fruit Energy arms. So I will try to get my hands on that one if I can. But in the meantime, really nice picture here on the side. Cool picture on the front. Picture of him with the arms. And this set does come with the Overlord weapons, which is really nice. So we'll take a look at them. Picture on the bottom. Cool picture here on the back. So we'll go ahead and get this guy out of the packaging and take a closer look. So here's everything you get in this set. Here's the rider, Ryugen Yomi. He is kind of a retool / repaint of the normal Ryugen, but I think he looks great. I love the sash down here, how it's kind of tattered and seen some battle. But it's got really nice paint, really nice detailing. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. You can see the nice flame patterns here on his forearms. And I really like his head. I think it just all around looks really nice. He's got the same articulation as any other rider figure, nothing special there. But it's a nice looking figure, but the really great reason to get a hold of this guy is the accessories. He has got a ton of accessories. Real quick, the helmet for his armor is kind of very similar to the Kiwi helmet. Sorry about that. And then here is the armor, which is very similar to the Bordeaux armor or grape armor. Just obviously it's red now and it's painted nicer. I really like the detailing and paint on here. I'll zoom in a bit, just so you can see. Really nice. Putting the helmet inside is very easy. Just kind of pop this down. This will fold back. Pop the helmet right in. Oops. Fell off there a little bit. Okay. Having some difficulty with the helmet today. It's got a little bit of a mind of its own. Okay, the problem is it does not want to stay pegged in when I close it back up. Let's find out why. There we go. So a little troublesome there, but it's in there. The accessories that this guy comes with, he has 2 of the kind of giant scythe weapons that came with the Kiwi arms, but you can see these are kind of nicely painted, a little bit better quality. On the other ones, this was kind of a like washed out, kind of light silverish gray, whereas these are kind of a gunmetal gray. It's really nice. Really nice paint on these. And you can see the green's kind of a little metallic-y and just really pops. He's got his Bordeaux Ryuho, the grape gun. This has extra paint. The original one just had the green and the purple. This has gold on the sides and on the front. The original did not have that. So that looks really good. Then he's got the 3 Overlord weapons. We have this little sword. And I can't off the top of my head remember the names of the different Overlords. But this was the sword of the guy who was kind of really angry all the time and very fiery. The first one they defeated. This is the staff with the kind of fruits of Helheim hanging off the side. This was the staff of the Overlord that Michi had teamed up with. Like I said, it's been a while and I can't remember their individual names. And then this was the King's giant sword. The King of the Overlords. It's a really cool sword, really nice detailing. Nice silver paint, especially on the handle down here. Really, really nice. So we'll go ahead, we'll get Ryugen Yomi in his armor. So very simple, just like any other rider, you just go ahead, drop this on. Make sure it is pegged in. This will fold down and fold up. This will slide back. This will come down to become the shoulders. This helmet is really giving me trouble. There we go. Nice and snapped in now. Come around to the back. This folds up. And then this will fold up as well. So there you go. Ryugen Yomi in the Yomotsu Heguri arms. I think he looks really cool. I really like this. I know it's very similar to normal Ryugen, but I love the color scheme. And I really like the accessories that he comes with, so I definitely think it's worth it. We'll go ahead and get him some really cool weapons here. Now, some of these weapons are a little heavy. Alright, come on, pal. You are not cooperating for this review. So you kind of have to get them in the arms kind of tight because they really are heavy. So it might be like if you want to hold it up or something like that, it might work out a little better. You kind of just have to play with them and distribute the weight. For something like the staff, he could hold it, you know, and have it balance on the ground. But they're really nice weapons, nice detailing, and they look really great with the figure. Go ahead and see if we can give him this sword. This one's a little bit more even as far as weight goes, so he can hold it a little better. But I think he looks fantastic, and I really like the Overlord weapons. He can kind of hold the giant sword a little better if he uses both hands, but unfortunately, since there's so much more weight in the blade than there is in the handle, even holding it tight with both hands, you can see it's already kind of starting to droop just due to gravity. I mean, there's so much weight in this blade that I don't really know how it's going to work. You're probably going to have to do something like maybe an over-the-shoulder pose or something like this, so that it could kind of rest on his shoulder. Maybe something like that. That looks kind of cool, although that almost makes him want to tip over. But something like that could kind of work. That looks kind of cool. Or if you wanted to do something where he just kind of balanced it like this, that looks kind of cool too. So I really like this sword. It's just that there's a lot of weight here in the blade and not a lot in the handle. I kind of wish it was made of a really solid plastic, but it's a little flimsy. But this sword works great. This one's nicely balanced. And the staff works well too, because that's pretty nicely balanced. So I really like Ryugen Yomi. I think the color scheme is great. I like the extra paint and detail they've done to the kind of updated normal grape arms. I can understand how if you're going for premium Bandais, you might go for the other ones first because those are kind of new characters like Sid, Marika, Knuckle, the two Apple Riders, and this guy's kind of a repaint of an existing rider. But I think it's a really nice paint job, it's a really nice color scheme, and the extra accessories he comes with really make it worth it. The 3 Overlord weapons are really nice, the detailing and paint on them is great. The only complaint is the King of the Overlord's giant sword. You've seen it's a little bit more weight in the sword and not enough in the handle. So over time, gravity could really start to take its toll if you kind of have him in a pose holding that where the blade is just kind of, you know, ready to fall if it's just hanging out there. But you can come up with some cool poses where it could rest on his shoulder or he could hold it on the ground and then you wouldn't have a problem. So I think this guy's a lot of fun. The accessories he comes with definitely make it worth it. And I recommend him a lot. I think he's great. But please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this guy. Please like and share this video. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do so if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this review of PB06 Kamen Rider Ryugen Yomi with the Yomotsu Heguri arms from Kamen Rider Gaim. And thank you so much for watching.